Hi everyone, our next video is goal setting. I hope you have gone through the previous videos which were uploaded before, and the last video was human need. And human need, we have seen the different types of needs a human have and what all things to do. Now goal setting, what is the need of a goal? What is a goal and what is goal setting? We are going to see that. What is a goal? It is we can say like it is an aim of doing something or something we need. That is a goal. It may be a good mark in examination or a good job or something to earn. That is our goal, that is our aim. And the main thing for goal is the first we have to set our goal. How to set a goal? First, consider what you want to achieve. Without knowing what you want to achieve, we can't set a goal and then commit to it. Without knowing that, don't commit. Something which we can't do at any cost. For those things, we don't need to set the goal and commit it because we can't. Set a smart in the sense specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. Such goals we have to set because it can motivate you to get that, to reach that goal and write them down to make them feel tangible. Now, what is smart? Smart in the sense it is 5 letters. Smart for S, it is specific, M measurable, A attainable, R relevant, T time bound. Now, what is specific? Without knowing a specific idea, don't be more like a vague idea. It is not. It can't be able to set a goal. Now, measurable, it should be able to measured how much we have did while setting the goal and while evaluating. We need to able to measure how much we did. Now, attainable, always set a goal which is attainable for you. Some things we can't attain at all. Those things don't make the goal. And relevant, it should be relevant. Okay, and time bound. Some goals it takes time, so don't make the goal that I will complete within this small period of time and at last we can't complete the work. So don't be like that. So it should be always time bound. Then plan steps you must take to realize your goal and cross off each one as you work through them. The steps we have to plan it, otherwise it can't be reached the end. Next is the process of setting goals helps you choose where you want to go in life. Setting goals may change your lifestyle because we will do and we will act accordingly to achieve that goal. By knowing precisely what you want to achieve, you know where you have to concentrate your efforts. Without concentrating our effort, don't think that we can achieve the goal at the end. The top level athletes, successful business people, and achievers in all fields all set their goals because without setting a goal, it is very different to attain your dream. The next point is setting goal gives you long-term vision and short-term motivation to achieve a goal. If there is a vision, it will be more helpful. So it will help you to have a long-term vision, and if you have a vision, then you will get motivated for short-term period so that you will step by step will reach that goal. By setting sharp, clearly defined goals, you can measure and take pride in the achievement of those goals, and you will see forward progress in what might previously have seemed a long pointless grind. You will also raise your self-confidence. While attaining each steps, you will raise your self-confidence. Now, starting to set personal goals. You set your goals on a number of levels. First, you create your big picture, the aim, the end of the goal, what you should be, what should happen to your life, what identity should be there. Then you break these down into some smaller and smaller targets that you must hit to reach your lifetime goals. That means step by steps work. Finally, once you have your plan, you start working on it to achieve these goals. Then finally you will reach the final point of the goal. Setting lifetime goals. The first step in setting personal goals is to consider what you want to achieve in your lifestyle. Setting lifetime goals gives you the overall perspective that shapes all other aspects of your decision making. Now, while setting the career is the main thing. What level do you want to reach in your career or what you want to achieve? It depends on the setting time. Financial, how much do you want to earn by what stage? What is this related to your career goal? Your financial, while setting lifetime goals in case of financial, your career must be supporting that finance. Otherwise, you can't achieve that finance level. Education, is there any knowledge you want to acquire in particular? What information and skills will you need to have in order to achieve other goals that you must know? Family, do you want to be a parent? If so, how are you going to be a good parent? How do you want to be seen by a partner or by members of your extended family? That depends on it should be set. Artistic, if you want to be an artistic, do you want to achieve any artistic goals? It should be known. Now, attitude, is any part of your mindset holding you back? That is the main problem facing with attitude. Is there any part of the way that you behave that upsets you? Physical, are there any athletic goals that you want to achieve, or do you want good health deep into old age? What steps you are going to take to achieve this? Pleasure, how do you want to enjoy yourself? You should ensure that some of your life is for you. That pleasure depends. Many people want to give time for having the pleasure, so that should be also set for the lifetime goal. Public service, do you want to make the world a better place? If so, how? That all things, this is the setting lifetime goals. These are all lifetime goals you have to set. Now, once you set the lifetime goals, then you have the smaller goals for that. That is your step-wise step, each day by day, hour by hour, the more that you should do. And setting smaller goals, once you have set your lifetime goals, let it be like a 10-year plan. Set a 5-year plan of smaller goals that you need to complete if you are to reach your lifetime plan. See, one person can't reach the 10-year plan all in a sudden. He has to make into smaller and smaller parts. That means step by step he has to improve himself or herself. So if the lifetime goal he set for the particular thing is 10-year plan, we have discussed some points. If in that some points he had set for the 10-year plan, then he have to set a 5-year plan of smaller goals that he need to complete if he are to reach his lifetime plan. Then create, if he set a 5-year plan, then he can create a 1-year plan, then a 6-month plan, and then a 1-month plan of progressively smaller goals that you should reach to achieve your lifetime. All the small goals should help us to reach the lifetime goal, and it can be daily to-do list of things. Then create, at the last you have to create a daily to-do list of things that you should do today to work towards your lifetime goals. This is setting of smaller goals. Staying on course. Once you are decided on your first set of goals, keep the process going by reviewing and updating your to-do list on a daily basis. Otherwise, what happens is that we will keep on changing for the next day, and it keep on going. We can't complete the goal, we can't reach the final destination of our goal. So staying on course, it should be very disciplined, and we have to stay on the goal which we have decided. Periodically review the longer term plans, whether you have made it smaller parts, but you have to revise your long term goal in between and modify them to reflect your changing priorities and experience. And if you feel that you are not reaching to that level, then you have to reflect your changing priorities must be done and experience it. Tips for setting your goals. State each goal has a positive statement. Express your goals positively. Some people are there who take the goals like it is very difficult for them. Remove that mindsetting and make it positive. Execute this technique well as much better goal than don't make this stupid mistake. Be precise. We have discussed already. Set precise goals, putting in dates, times, and amounts so that you can measure your achievement. If you do this, you will know exactly when you have achieved the goals and can take complete satisfaction from having achieved it. After that, set priorities, because you have to prioritize. Many things will be coming in parallel, so you have to prioritize for your goals. Several goals will be there. You have to prioritize your goal. This helps to avoid feeling overwhelmed by having too many goals and helps to direct your attention to the most important ones. Write goals down. This crystallizes them and gives them more force to do that, to reach that particular goal. Keep operational goals small. Keep the low level goals that you are working towards small and achievable. If a goal is too large, then it can seem that you are not making progress towards it. Set performance goals, not outcome goals. You should take care to set goals of which you have as much control as possible. Don't take some goals which you don't have any control over it. It can be quite disappointing to fail to achieve a personal goal for reasons beyond your control. Set realistic goals. Always it should be realistic. All sorts of people can set unrealistic goals for you, but you are the person who is setting a goal for yourself. For example, employers, parents, media, society will show you many other goals which are bigger than you, but these are not reality. So make your own goal. They will often do this in ignorance of your own desires and ambition. So you should make your goal with your decision and ambition. Achieving goals. When you have achieved a goal, take the time to enjoy the satisfaction of having done it should be done. Otherwise you will get what? It will not be much satisfied. If a goal was a significant one, reward yourself appropriately. All of this helps you build the self-confidence you deserve. That helps you to make your next goal setting. With the experience of having achieved this goal, review the rest of your good goal plans. You have many goal plans and you have prioritized one and you reach that, then you have to enjoy for that and go for the next goal which you have set in your priority list. If you achieve that goal too easily, make your next goal little harder, so your ability is getting increased. If the goal took a despairing length of time to achieve, make the next goal a little easier. Otherwise your self-confidence will go down. If you learn something that would lead you to change other goals, do so. If you notice a deficit in your skills despite achieving the goal, decide whether to set goals to fix this. And this is what about goals. Thank you.